We're live. Wow. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Let's see who comes on. We're just going to see. We're going to see. Give time for the notifications to go out, right? Give time. Give time. Let's see. It has been a minute. Let's see who comes on, if anybody. Mm-hmm. Let's see. All right, we got one person. I see one person that came through. Hey, as you come in, let me know who's watching because I cannot see. It's been a minute. So let's see. All right. Oh, and they're gone. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens. It's been a minute. So what's up? And it's 6:26. And probably nobody's on like Facebook or YouTube or anything like that. It's been a while. It's like, wow, when you haven't been somewhere so long, you almost feel out of place. I almost feel like you almost feel like, do you belong? Like, has the thrill gone? But it's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Oh, and I hear myself. That's what happens. I was just trying to make sure it worked. Going live on this page almost feels foreign. If I can be honest with you, I've been nervous to even come on and do anything. I haven't posted anything since August of last year. So yeah, it's been a journey. Things have changed a lot. Let me plug up my computer. So it's been a while. I don't know if anyone is still live on my page or not because I haven't been active like I used to. So you're really not sure, if people are even, supporting or buying in what you're doing. And I don't blame them. I have not, as I stated before, I haven't posted anything since August of last year. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I haven't posted anything since last year. And if I can be honest, I'm coming on just off of a whim. Like, oh, let me just check in. Let me see how everybody's doing. Or because I'm sure I've been missing out a lot, So I pray as people come in, let me know that you're here, whether it's I'm on YouTube and I'm on my Coffee Break page on Facebook, just to say, hey, I'm sure people are wondering where I've been. Is she still doing anything? What's up with her? And I wanted to create just some space, just so you could be like, I'm alive, I'm here, I'm I'm here for those who um, worship with me. See me on it, on a weekly basis on Sundays. And but I know for those who don't, have asked. So I had an opportunity to see my brother from another mother, Joshua, over the Christmas holidays. And he was like, sis, where you been? Like, I miss you. We need you. And it pricked me a bit because, listen, the ebb and flows of life and assignments. And I've been really quiet. And there's a reason behind that. I won't unpack all of that tonight because it's not about that. It's like, okay, where I've been here. I've been here. If you've been wondering, hello, I got 2 people watching. Hey, let me know who you are. Just, I got a thumbs up, a like on the video. So that's cool. I've been here. I wanted to just, let people know I'm good. A lot has been going on. A whole lot has been going on, which has caused me to have difficulty of coming on and doing a live. People take full-time ministry as, the glitz and the glam and the lights and you're attached to this person, you're doing this, you're doing that. Let me tell y'all, the hype, don't believe it. Because trust me, you're having to give up something. Understand that. That's a whole word. And somebody gonna catch it because they know what season they're in right now. It's not all what it hyped up to be. Like I have to sacrifice something because I'm being obedient, and that's hard. But anyway, all right. Listen, I got 3 people who's watching. Say hi to me. At least let me know who's taking a chance and saying hi, watching me right now. I know it's been a minute. Coffee break ain't been breaking, and I get it. I know. That's why I know the football games are on. I'm normally watching. I actually just got out of a meeting an hour ago and was sitting here at my desk in my office at home. And coffee break fell on me. And I was like, I really need to be preparing for my message tomorrow. But I'm like, I'm going to take a time. Hey, Auntie. Oh, I love Sharon Weston. I love you. I love you. So I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna take out the time right now, and I'm gonna see what's happening. I'm just gonna say hi. I'm gonna say hi. I love you, Auntie. That's why I'm here. I normally would be getting ready for tomorrow, doing some stuff, but I wanted to stop and just say hi to anyone who would tune in to watch because I know it's been a while. I did not even know if people would come on because I know it's been a while. But anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to, let the people who care about where I've been see my face and to know that I'm okay, I'm well, and that I'm really being prayerful about all of this, about Coffee Break in its entirety and what that looks like, and just to let people know, like, I'm, haven't given up, or anything like that. It's just, I miss you. Let me say that. Let me be clear. Okay? Let me be clear. I miss you guys. I miss you more than this video is probably going to resonate, or say or speak to. I do. I miss you. And I know God's timing is everything. It's just right. Fortunately, it's not here, but it is. And I did not want the people who are wondering how I'm doing not to know. I'm good. I'm good. I am. I just been working. Your girl been working. Your girl been working. So anyway, I don't know. This feels weird. Yeah. Um, I just had 4 people, and now I just dropped down to 1. I just wanted to see if anybody would be here to, you know, just wanted to see. All right. Well, this is weird. It's weird. Um, yeah. I haven't had, this is what I was afraid of, if I can be honest. Because I haven't done coffee break in so long, or because I haven't gone live, I just did not know if people would care if I am, if I can be honest. Listen, there was a time where no matter what time of the day I go live, people would tune in. And I get that, when you're not consistent on something, or when you're not in the hemisphere of social media, there is this is the risk, right? You'll take. So I'm not I'm not taking that off the board. I get it. And to be honest with you, I pulled away from all social media. Now, let me be real with you. I haven't posted that much on IG. YouTube, the same thing. All of my social media platforms took a hit. Every last one of them that I just mentioned. It just happened. It wasn't planned. It was just like, I just found myself not posting. I began to ask God, like, why? Because I remember when, being a coffee breaker was a vibe, right? Like, consistently coming on, just sharing and loving on each other, and the family atmosphere that we created. And, there's moments and times where, we would help each other get through whatever it is. And there was a shift. Yeah. And I'm really not sure how to shift back, if I can be honest. I don't think what I used to love about it, I just don't know. I don't know. What I enjoyed about it, let me say this. And anyone who's been rocking with me for a long time, since the beginning, know that I never come on for popularity or to keep likes or to build my platform or to build, to make myself popular. Like, what I was doing was really being intentional to allow God to use me, in this space. And although I'm aware that I help really break the mold in doing this, it wasn't fun anymore. It became work. What was enjoyable felt like pressure. And I could not find the time. Like right now, literally, I'm supposed to be studying, getting ready for tomorrow. And there's some days when I'm just wanting to unplug and not want to do anything because I'm, like drained, I don't know if you guys remember. So I do full-time ministry. And so to be able to have enough for your own. Hello, my Angela. Oh my gosh, I miss you. So to have your own, it's a lot. And I get it. And trust me sharing this with you, I'm not looking for any like sympathy or anybody to be like, oh, woe is me. No, that's not it. Listen, I got my own cross. I said yes to God, so it is what it is. However, what I know what I sacrificed was coffee break. I know that. That does not mean that I don't miss you or think about you guys or even wish I was here, But in all actuality, just like I had the unction to come on just to say I'm good to the people who care, like to the Joshuas. Shout out to my cousin Kim, who I saw Thanksgiving holidays, who walked up to me and was like, I miss coffee break. She's all the way down in Miami. She's like, that used to be my fill up. Like, and no matter whether it was, at the top of the morning or during the day. And I just kind of looked at her and was like, wow. So I know two people, in my life who have said something to me, in recent, and I was just like, if there's anybody else who do not have access to me, like on Sundays, like everybody else, I just wanted to be thoughtful enough to say, hey, I'm okay. I'm good. Ministry is ministering. I'm helping put out other people's visions and bringing them to life. And that's what I said yes to. And if I can be real with you, I'm a wife and a mother, and a lot of that is taking, my focus, which is a good thing. And, your girl be tired. If I can let me be real with you. I wish I had like this, the energy, but it does. It's a lot that is going on. And I just really had to decide. I found out, and I was just talking to Courtney about this the other day because he had mentioned it. And maybe that's why you guys were on me so heavy today, because of a recent conversation I had with Courtney. But, you just get to a point where you have to, like, I just need to choose me for a minute. And I realized that's what I was doing as well, Listen, I can sit here and I can plan to come on Coffee Break, and it disappoints me. It would disappoint me to disappoint you guys. Like if I can't come because all of a sudden I got a meeting that came up, that would hurt my heart, because at the end of the day, I'd rather do it live. Let me say that. Like I tried the pre-recording. Shout out to my boy Will. I love him. He is one of those people who I never would have thought would push me to my limit and some. And he was really, really a godsend to try to help me navigate Coffee Break in a way where he was producing content for me to make sure that I kept, what God shared with me to you. But if I can be honest, even recording that content to share with you guys on a weekly basis, it just did not feel authentic. And I kept wrestling with God with that. Like, it just don't feel right, Oh my gosh. Hello, AJ. I absolutely love you, Angeline. I love you. We need to chat. We need to talk. Are you taking time to exercise? Oh, girl. Am I taking time to exercise? I do. I had to laugh because, again, one of those conversations, Courtney and I began to talk about like staying healthy, and we don't have a choice because Jacob is going to the gym. So, but yes, I am taking out time to exercise. I love you too. And yes, we do. Yes, we do, Angeline. So, one of those things is that, you begin to just kind of see where, I just really saw Coffee Break just kind of losing it for me, what God was sharing with me, like y'all always know I've been doing live since the beginning. I was a part of that Facebook rollout when they were doing lives, and that's what Coffee Break is. And I was not going to give anything to you guys that was not authentic and what God wanted it to be. And I knew that because of my schedule, that it wouldn't allow me to be consistent. It wouldn't allow me. I love you. Okay. So yeah, that where I've been working. Your girl's been working, your girl's been a mom, your girl's a wife, and your girl has to take care of herself. And there's days where I just want to go to sleep. I just got to get some sleep. Listen, I was up Thursday night trying to start getting some work and stuff together. Child, my eyes is closing. Y'all ever been in mid-type and your eyes get... Y'all, the keyboard was about to see my face. I'm like, oh no, it's time, honey. Let me go to bed. I don't know. I've already hit this thing where my body lets me know off the top, it's time to shut it down. So I listen to my body now. My body to be like, girl, it's time. I so laugh now because Tabitha Brown, it does videos now talking about menopause. Shout out to Tabitha. And I'm like, girl, child, come and pull a seat by me. Been there. Because, honey, that hysterectomy knocked me all the way in. Fellas, if you like shaking your head, it's okay. Don't worry about it. But somebody put a laughing emoji. You feel me? So, the flows of life, and I'm learning to just adapt and take it in and not beat myself up so hard. And it is so easy to see other people do things, or to be able to compare yourself, or read back in your journal and realize that the goals you set for yourself, you don't feel like you're hitting them. And then you become really down on yourself and feel like you're a failure. Well, I'm talking to that person tonight. Let me talk to her. Where I've been here recently, I had to reset. Like, I had to just ask God. I like to do yearly temperature checks with God, like check-ins about my purpose and my assignment and where he has me. And I think it is vital in anything that we do, right? Is that we all, like, you always go in and check in with God. Like, hey, am I still doing what you want me to do? Like, are we still on this road? Are we still going in this direction? Like, I don't want to be like the children of Israel and the cloud that moved off of me and I didn't even know it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do them check-ins like, hey, Doc, what is it still the same thing? Are we still rolling in the same direction? Are we still taking up? I want to know, because I found myself doing the opposite and find myself way down on things that I should not be weighed down on. And it's all because I did not pay attention to what God was doing, or what So, yeah, that's what's been going on. I'm sitting here drinking coffee now because I'm about to have my husband's peach cobbler, which is sweet. And I got I'm about to do some reading and some, for tomorrow. And with that being said, I needed a little, I needed some coffee to do all of that. That's good. So anyway, in the meantime, wanted to come in and check in to anybody who wanted to come talk to me. Well, I'm taking this break. And it's time that I have just to say, hey. So I don't know if, I only have 2 people on here, so I'm not sure who they are, but hey, thank you for listening. Thank you for caring. Thank you for coming on the live. I know I haven't been on here for a while now, and the fact that you saw the notification and was like, let me click to see what this girl's talking about. Thank you. Thank you. I'm okay. I'm good. Thanks for checking in. I missed you. I know. I miss you too. Really and truly. More than y'all know. And whenever. That's what I'm saying. I just told God this weekend, because I just came off of a fast. Whenever you want, whenever you say go, whenever you flip the switch, I'm going to be ready. And that's the thing. It's like, whenever he wants me, I'm going to be ready. And there's so many there's so many lessons God is teaching me right now in this moment, and that he's taught me in the time that I have not done Coffee Break. I just want y'all to know, when he does bring me back, I'm coming in loaded. Do you hear me? Loaded. And you better be ready, because you thought your girl was off the chain. Coming in ready, because I do know that he's preparing me for something. What is God preparing you for right now? Do you know? I only got 2 people on here. You know what God preparing you for? You know what he's saying to you? What are you getting ready for? Or do you even sense that it's something? I'm giving y'all, I'm asking a question. I'm giving you a little snapshot of what my message is going to be tomorrow. Honey. Yeah. I just had a whole word right now as soon as I said that. Thank you for your honesty, Angeline. You sense that it's something? Yeah. I don't know if this is for me or for someone, because I was just thinking, and I just heard the Spirit say the cloud has moved. The cloud has moved. Yep. One thing is for certain. When God speaks, we hear. Make sure you hear him. I know for a fact that all of the things that I'm going through right now is God being intentional to prepare me for what's next. Yeah, that I do know. Because of the lessons that I'm learning, I didn't realize there were lessons that I needed to learn. Anybody been there? Because you already know, what 2 times 2 is. You already know. You listen, you know how to carry the 1 bar, the 2, you know all of that. Only to find out that God takes it up a notch. And you be like, really, this is what we're doing? He's like, yes, this is what we're doing. It's like, wow, I didn't even know I need to be tested in this area. Again. And the crazy part is that the test, I know it's on another level, because follow me when I say this, the attack was the same but different. The attack was the same but different, which caused me to make sure, that I checked in with the Holy Spirit before I responded. Very much so made sure. Like, I was like, okay. One situation tried to catch me off guard, and I stopped and I was like, God, am I being pranked? Like, we're not even gonna go there. Anyway. So yeah. I very much so had to flex my maturity muscle. I had to. And then had to stand back and be like, you did that, girl. Like, your response was all right. It was one of them. Like, I had to pat myself on the back. When was the last time you pat yourself on the back for responding well? When was the last time you were like, you did that? When was the last time that you were able to see the test for what it was, which caused you to respond properly? Because I'm going to tell you, these last few tests that I've had tried to get me out of character. And if it was not for the knowledge to pause and rely on the Holy Spirit to navigate those waters, I would have flubbed up major. Not, and I ain't talking about just one time. Oh, I'm not talking about just one time. I would have messed up majorly, and it would have been because of my emotions, how I feel, what I see, all of that. And one of the things, one thing is for sure, that God was like, you're gonna have to know how to navigate them feelings, girlfriend. Like, you're gonna need to learn that everything does not require a response. Who needs to do that? Who needs to zip it before you say something that's gonna cause you to fail the test? Who needs to zip it? I was like, I'm talking about, and threw away the key. Like, let me flick it where I can't see it. Let me do that, because I know how I want to respond and I can't respond, because then that's my flesh. Angeline says me. Okay, Angeline. Well, thank you, Auntie. Auntie Sharon said me. Okay, I know. I do. The word says, die to self daily. Come on, saints. We know that die to self daily. Die to self daily. Tamika got to do this right here. Because when I feel something, I'm quick to respond. I'm quick to start making moves to reflect how I feel. God was like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. You cannot. Where you're going, what I got next for you, requires you to move in a certain way and not the way you're thinking. Ooh. Listen, the only people on live who understand me is Aunt Sharon and Angeline. Everybody else gonna catch this on the replay, and that's if I post it. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all know me. I come on here, it's for somebody, and if it's just one person, we good. But you just need to know that you're not by yourself. No matter what your age is, because God is constantly doing a makeover, right? Grace and mercy graces us each day. Like, grace and mercy greets us. That's what I was trying to say. Greets us each day. Boo, right there in the face. Like, hey, how you doing? I'm here. I'm Grace. I'm Mercy. We're the twins. So with that, I have to be intentional of allowing God to mature me. That's why you got to be very, very careful what you pray for. Because God be like, yes, got you. That's what I've been waiting on. All right. And then the pruning and the going to school, because we know God is the greatest professor. Like, it was like on ready to go. The moment I said that, God was like, bet, that's what I've been waiting on. Let's go. And I'm talking about before the day could end. Great. Here came the challenge. I said, I'd be dang gone. All right. You didn't even wait 24 hours. You didn't even let me get my footing together or even realize what I just said before you pounced on in and start doing the work on me. And I'm like, I wasn't ready. And it was so simple because God was like, you better get ready because it's going down. It's going down. From my faith to how I see him, to how I see his word, to how I see his people, to how I see my husband, my child, how I see my life. Y'all ain't ready for them conversations. We ain't had them in a while. Ain't that change? I just ain't been on here, but I'm still real. I'm still gonna give it to you. So with all of that, like, what do you do? I'd be like, you sure, God? God, does it take all of this? Has your girl not learned enough? And he's like, yeah, no. Because you're going to need this. See, that's why the Holy Spirit, I paused because I was talking to the Holy Spirit because I was about to say something. Baby, let me tell y'all something. This is a lifestyle. Listen, it's a lifestyle. If I do a video tomorrow or next month, this is a lifestyle and being very intentional to make sure I heed to the Holy Spirit. Because even then I was about to say something. Like, no, Tamika, that's not for here. Where I've been, trusting God. Plain and simple. Let me give you, that's just straight answer. I know earlier I was giving you the other stuff. No. Let me give you simple. Where have I been? Trusting God. I've been trusting him. Yeah. So there you have it. What you been doing? Has life been lifing? Have you been put in a similar situation where you're having to trust him? Where you have to put a microscope up to your faith? Sometimes to look to see where it's at. Ooh. That part. Yeah. All that. But just know you're not alone. Your girl's rocking with you. I may not be on here posting on my page. I may not be going live, but I just wanted you to know I got you. And it's well. Because what God is doing through us is he's taking out the things that are no longer needed so we can be ready for what's coming. I hear pure, like purification. Sanctification is what I just heard. Who need to get it will get it. So as we continue to trust him, because I know that's what you're going to be doing, as you continue to trust him, don't move from your posture of worship. That is what's going to get you through. That's what's going to fuel you. That's what's going to give you peace. That's what's going to give you joy. Stay connected. Get in his word. Continue to build off your relationship with him. Build off. Hey, Kim! That's Coach Kim to y'all. I love it. Because there's going to be some uncharted waters, and as I continue to go through them, that's why I wanted to be honest for those who needed to hear it. Listen, I've been on for 39 minutes and only had 4 people on, and the numbers keep going down. If I can remove me from seeing how many people are on live because it's a distraction, I'm going to tell you why it's a distraction. Because the enemy wants me to focus on who's in here. like the whole entire time. That's how I know that I'm here to share something for somebody, because the enemy keeps saying to me, look, you're people don't want to hear from you. Look how many people keep coming in and out. You ain't got nothing to say. You ain't got the juice. I'm gonna tell y'all, let's keep it real. You ain't got the juice no more. You're not popular. They don't want to hear nothing that you have to say. Point blank, period. But what I will tell you is that none of the stuff that he's saying is true. Let me be real and honest about that. I still got the juice. It just ain't on here because I haven't been on, right? People do want to hear what I have to say, because God sends them my way each and every day. And there's moments on this journey that you will find yourself calling the enemy who he is, and that's the liar. Point blank, period. And we have to exercise that so we can, you know what I'm saying, like remind him who is in charge, and it dang sure ain't him. You know what I'm saying? It dang sure ain't him. He is not all what he is hyped up to be. And I be reminding him of that. Like, you are nothing, bruh. Go sit down somewhere. Go on somewhere. Go find somebody else to play with, because I'm not in the mood with you. You don't like me. I don't like you. We have an agreement with that. So go on somewhere. Like, I don't even need you in my space to terrorize me. I don't need you. You're doing too much. That's what I mean. Oh my gosh. I took on myself. I tell the enemy, I do not like you. You do not like me. So why are you here? Get on somewhere. You have to. Because at the end of the day, there's power in your mouth. There's power in the tongue. So our responsibility is to shift that thing when it needs to be shifted. You know, like, understand the things that I fought to do this live tonight. And I didn't know who was going to be on. But what I've always stated is that as I push to be obedient, if it's just one person that's supposed to see this live or see this replay, then what I did was fulfilled. Because one person got what God wanted them to get. Like, it was not by accident that God told me to come and do this live today. Not by accident at all. I knew it. I was like, for real? Oh, okay. I told you, game on. Whatever you want me to do. We got time today. I'll do my teaching. I'll do my teaching a little bit later. Come on. Who needs to hear my voice? Who needs to see my face? I'm good with that. He told me to come on here in a minute. Let's be 100. I ain't done no live in a minute. And I know for a fact someone needs what I have. God's going to send them to them, whether it's tonight, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, another 5 years. Whatever it is that God's trying to get to this person, it's because I'm obedient and letting them know you ain't by yourself. I'm trusting them too, baby. None of this stuff makes sense either. It wasn't a part of my plan either. Sometimes I don't like it either. But God, what are we doing? We're trusting him. We're believing that he got our back and that he won't give us nothing that we can't handle. And then even when it's heavy stuff, we can just go over there to him and drop it off like we dropping off the kid at daycare and don't pick it back up. Point blank. It's just like, all right, it's all good. I had to get to a place to have that mentality and to be able to say those words confidently. And knowing that I'm not anything that the enemy is trying to say to me, because all he's trying to do is get in my feels. That's feelings, by the way. And if you look at your life, there's somebody, because I said that, you're reflecting on what you've been going through in the last couple of weeks, a few weeks. And you like, this woman is all in my business. Because she right. Don't worry, you're welcome. It's all good. We in here. You're not alone. This trusting God thing is real. And it happens to all of us. No matter your stature, your accolades, none of that matters. See? Yawning. Oh, y'all. So, yeah. You ain't by yourself. You're not alone. You're not alone. We good. You good. We good. You good. We good. Right? You good. We good. Because it's all benefiting the kingdom. Period. It's all because of the kingdom. All right. Well, no one has something to say. Listen, thank you, all three of you, whomever you are. Thank you. Thank you for just allowing me to grace your screen, man. Whether it's on your phone or on your laptop, you didn't have to click that notification to see what the heck I was talking about. You didn't have to come here. You didn't. Heck, I have not been on a live. It's been a minute. Because I want to say last year, I forced it not once, but twice. That's how much I missed y'all. And what I mean by forced, I came on and God didn't tell me to. It felt forced. It felt really, really flat. Let me be real and honest. When I was on here last, which henceforth why I was just not interested in coming back, because I'm like, I don't think I have that much, to say. Things are changing and shifting. But nevertheless, what are we doing this first quarter? We're trusting God. No matter what it looks like, no matter how it feels, we're trusting him. And as we trust him, our faith will begin to grow because we get to see proof in the pudding. Right? We get to see how God will grace us with his miracle signs and wonders. So, that's what I believe. And none of this is by accident. So, I miss you. Trusting God. That's what I'm talking about, Angeline. Trust him, girl. You ain't by yourself. Your sister is doing the same. Coach, we're trusting him no matter what, all day. You have to. Our lives depend on it. It's like, I got to trust you. None of this makes sense, but I got to trust you. The math ain't mathing, but I got to trust you. I have no idea how you're going to do it, but I'm going to trust you. And I'm going to tell you something. In trusting him, peep this. You cannot contradict what you're waiting for. Be careful for not contradicting your blessing. So we got to be very, very intentional what comes out of our mouths. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with being truthful and honest. But what I am saying is we tend to allow our honesty to do the most and take on its own life form. And that's what God is just really like, be careful about that. Like, because if you look back, you'll realize how that has penetrated relationships, marriages, family, sons, daughters, all of that. It's affected by it. So, but I love you guys. I love you, and I'm grateful for tonight. Thank you. I don't know if she's still on here, but let me say thank you, Angela, for coming in. Mama Sharon, Mama, Auntie, you're everything to me. Sharon Weston, thank you, Auntie, so much for coming on and riding with your niece. I thank you so much. You really helped calm these little nerves of mine. Shout out to Angeline, as always, one of my number one supporters. Sis, you are absolutely amazing, and thank you so much for your push. Like we don't always understand or take for granted when God allows us to be able to, encourage somebody or just be present, what it's doing for them. That's why I'm saying thank you. I'm saying thank you. Oh, I know. I love you too. And that's when let me tell you something. When you have people that just say they love you because they just say it, like they create it to be a soundbite. Sharon Weston, I know, loves me for without a doubt. Because it's felt, it's shown, you see it. People just don't say the words, like you can see the demonstration of how much they love you. And that's what I look for, because anybody can say it. Anybody, okay? And not mean it. So I really go on action. I go on action. Hey, Kim, I love you more. I love you, Maro. That's my girl. I love her. Like, it's those, yeah, much. Like, I know, like, that I got it right. Because I'm not going to lie to you. I'm like, what? Just go listen to me. You know how long it's been? Yeah. God's like, yeah, I know how long it's been. I'm not off the time. I'm the finisher. I get it. I'm Alpha and Omega. Yeah, I know what time it is. Ask God a stupid question. You get a stupid response. He's so gracious, though. He's like, really? I don't know about y'all relationship with him, but I know my relationship with the Father. And he real. Because he has to talk to me a certain type of way. But I thank you. Before we go, let me share these little nuggets with you. Silence the noise. Silencing the noise is not for just the people on the outside of your life, like the outside of your circle, your friends, all of that. Like, I want you to understand the importance of that. Because sometimes it can be you. 100. We can sometimes become the problem. Wade, y'all. Knowing Wade come on, I get super excited. Y'all know I loses it. Like, I would spend the whole live talking about Wade. But I'm going to stop, because the moment I said his name, 2 people left. Y'all know how I feel about him. There must have been some people who've been rocking with me who was like, oh, Wade done came in the room. Now it's gonna get mushy. Hey, my friend. I love Wade. It's what it is. I love Wade. One of my number one supporters since the beginning. Him and his wife, I absolutely love. I do. Okay, so the things I want to leave with you is, listen, what you're experiencing and going through. God is very much so dealing with the things that you don't know that could hinder you for your next. And that's what's happening. I want to change your perspective about the season that you're in. And as uncomfortable and difficult as it may be, it is only strengthening your faith muscle. At the end of the day, it's all about maturity. God wants to see how you're going to handle it. Because where you're going next is going to require you to know how to handle it. You know what the it is. You know what the it is. And God's like, what you normally take in spaces and in relationships and in assignments, you cannot take this baggage with you. So I'm going to deal with this for a little while. And then what starts to come up are things that you realize that, oh, yeah, I needed to do that better on. And as you begin to do that, Holy Spirit convicts every time you trip up, Holy Spirit will now convict you, because you'd be like, oh, I feel this in the pit of my stomach. And Holy Spirit's like, because I want you to go and apologize for what you did. That is going to happen. if it is not started happening already. I'm gonna be straight up. It is not about them, it's about you. It's not about them. It is about you. It's about, do you have your act together? Do you have your stuff in order? God's like, I already know that they over there doing the most and they're nowhere near where I know they ain't doing right. But I'm not focusing my energy on them. I'm focusing on you. How are you handling them? How are you allowing life situations to affect you? All of that. It's very much so required for what God is bringing to you next. Thank you, Wade. I knew I was going to have somebody in my amen corner. Come on. I already know what's up, what the deal is. It's the truth. Who want it, who need it, they finna get it. You have been looking and measuring where you are now to where you want to be. And I speak against the spirit of failure. You have not failed. Let me tell you, baby, straight off the press, you've not failed. Your destination does not look like everybody else's. And even what you imagine, God says, I'm going to give you bigger. I'm going to give you more. And right now, it does not look like more. It looks like less. Ew! Who was that for? Yeah, God's like, yeah. What you think? God's like, I want you to stop thinking. I got it. Don't worry about it. Just focus on me. There you go, Angeline. Come on, because you have not. Thank you. Repeat it. Hold your eye. Oh. What this is the right hand. Hold your hand up. Say, I have not failed. Do the Angeline. Angeline just set up there and gave y'all the cheat code. She got the hands up. Put your hands up. Say, I have not failed. Because here lately, you have been feeling like a failure. You have been measuring your parenting skills, your wife or husband skills to other people, because you're looking at what they are allowing you to see. Ooh, I am walking heavy on somebody right now, because you sure have been measuring your parenting skills. Somebody been measuring their career. Who tried to go for a promotion and got denied? Let me go ahead and give you something, boo. It wasn't yours to have, so that's why it didn't happen. But you knew that. You just don't want to face it. Endure to the end, never quit. Because it's growing pains. It's growing pains where we are. Yeah, it's growing pains. I can't, Angeline. The spirit speaking. You already know how it goes. You already know how it goes. I hope y'all taking notes, because it's hot off the press. I can't even go back and tell you the 1 point or second point. What point are we on? I think third. Maybe fourth. I don't know. Hot off the press. Because guess what? This is what we got to do. Oh, the challenge and the stretching is about to go up. Hear me good. Where's Tessa when I need her? The stretching, the challenges are about to go up. You about to be stretched. You thought you were stretched last season. Up, pump your brakes. Ooh, it's about to happen. It's going up. It's going up. Oh my. Yep. You about to feel the tension in the muscle. Maturity is never easy. Absolutely not, Wade. If it was easy, then it wouldn't have no weight to it. You know what I'm saying? Maturity is like, you better put some respect on my name. You got to go through some stuff to get me. You got to put in some work. You want to be mature? You got to put in some work. You got to die to self. You have to trust me. You have to close your mouth and be quiet when you want to say something. Ooh, I'm walking heavy on somebody. If it was easy, we would be out of a job. Wade. Never. So, you ready? And if you say no, that's fine. Be honest. Okay? Be honest with it. You ain't got to be. You ain't got to be. Y'all see this one braid? So I braided my hair because I was bouncing around. I was doing some work in labor. I had to pick up some stuff. I was moving really fast. And the heat, of course, goes to my head and all of the curls. I want y'all to hear me. Because I had curls. I had a cute little swoop down here. Y'all see how flat this is? I had a cute swoop. Child, was helping for the baptism celebration at our Bessemer campus. I felt the heat coming to my head. So I said, that's all right. Because the sweat and the heat on the side of my hair caused my hair to kind of poof up. So I was like, we're not going to do this. So I start braiding it. I just needed one side. I got a Pocahontas over here. Just one thing. I'm tapping into my Indian roots and I'm only 2%, I think. Shout out to Ancestry.com. Y'all know I'm going to make you laugh. Shout out to them, honey, because they did mine. I think I have 2%. I'm 2% Indian. Just 2. Just 2%. Just 2. And the 2% came into my cheekbones. That's as far as I went. This is as far as I went. I thought it was funny. But anyway. You ready? I've been on with y'all an hour and 2 minutes, and I'm sleeping. I told y'all I get tired. Oh. I need to do it after 40 series. Y'all remember when I had surgery and I did the healing journey? I may need to do it after 40. I may need to do an after 40 segment. Oh, let's dig deep, y'all. I'll be like tired. I think that's why Angela asked me if I've been exercising. Like, yeah, Angela, and that ain't happening. Like, it's all hormonal. And men ain't gonna understand what I'm saying. Because they don't have them issues. An hour of knowledge and testimony. Wade. I know. See, that's why, let me tell y'all. That's why I would be careful I say something, because Wade will get to speaking. And then I'd be like, Wade. It's all about timing. Let me be honest. It's all about timing. So for all the new people, because Aunt Sharon and Angeline already heard. They heard my story. Like, the reason why, like where I've been. For those of you new coming in, I mean, again, I don't know what that is about the number 4. We do wait. It's overdue. Like, let me know when. Let me know when. I'm on. I'm gay. Here lately, I just go to other people's stuff. Listen, right now, I go to other people's stuff. I get invited, I show up, I talk, and I'm done. And I know that's like, well, what about coffee break? Y'all, I'll be tired. but again, so the new people who like, okay, where I've been trusting God. Y'all, full-time ministry has been full-time ministering, and that's where I've been. And I've been trying to find out a good soft spot to even do coffee break, but my schedule is so unpredictable at times where I can have a meeting scheduled for a set time, and then within minutes, seconds, hours, it could easily shift. And guess what that would mean? That would mean coffee break gets the short end of the stick because I have to reschedule it or I have to put it off. Check my record. Well, so we're in 2024, 23, 22 maybe. I started to see the slip for where I had said that I was going to come on at a certain time. Because something else came up, it pushed me back. And do y'all not know what it does to me when I cannot give my full attention to coffee break? I'm like, I don't do it at all. And there was just so much happening. There's so much going on. And that's, trust me, y'all. I know that's why you guys were on my mind so heavy this evening, because I have really intentionally in the last few days have really been asking God how to navigate these waters, because I do miss you. I do miss it. But what I cannot do is act out of term. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't, I want somebody to take it from me. Don't force what you love. Like, don't, just because we desire and we want it does not mean that it's up to us to force it to happen. If that was just for me, that was and just so you know, I've been there. I've done it. And I have deleted many of lives, like coffee break. That's what I mean. Because I did it off of because I wanted to, and not because God told me. I'm telling you. Let me be 100. I'm just like uppercutting the enemy right now. Talking to you, uppercutting the enemy right now. I've been on this live now an hour and 7 minutes. And every second I've been on, I have been punching the enemy in the face. Why? Because he does not want me to be on here. He's trying to do everything and say everything he can. Wade said, the Lord has brought you from a mighty long way. Say that, sir. Coffee break withdrawal. That part. Trust me, you're not by yourself. You're not alone. I am too. But we move when God says so. And we do when he says so. I mean, listen, that's how I know that whomever God needed this word to who he intended this word to be for, in the middle of a game, playoffs. Listen, the women ain't on here because they booed up what they tried. Listen, they had a playoff party. Or they engulfed in the TV trying to figure out who is going to be. Because this is going to talk about like who's going to the Super Bowl. And the Ravens have already disappointed Jacob. And he's just like, he's over it. Because he was pulling for the Ravens. But that guy thing on KC just be doing the most. And you can't be mad at Mahone right now. Because he is like going in. But excuse me. Y'all see that? See? Sleepy. But I got work to do. He said, when are you not 100? That part. Just put a picture next to 100 in the dictionary. And I'll say it's me. It's just me. But yeah. So listen, I don't want to keep dragging it on. I love you guys so much. I am so appreciative of you. We have been really, really rocking it tonight. I've been trying to stay on just a little while longer to give Wade his feel, because I know my brother missed me and I so miss him. So all of y'all are reaping the benefit of Wade being on here. But you know, and you get the love. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, listen, we gotta learn that as long as we getting it, that's all that matters. Right? But keep trusting God. Keep trusting God. I'm trusting him right along with you. There are some things that I'm in expectation of God doing. Listen, some generational curses are breaking off of my family. I'm trusting God. Okay? My son becoming who God has called him to be. I'm trusting God. Can y'all believe he's going to be a teenager in 3 weeks? Like, what? Blowing my mind right now. I can't even believe it. I can't even believe it. Somebody going to check on me. Y'all better check on me. 3 weeks, y'all, I'm going to have a teenager. Never would have thought. So like all of that, you know, we're trusting God together. And as God continues to stretch us, we here for it. Simple. We're here for it, right? Oh my. Letitia Dice is on YouTube. I was just finna go. Now I can't. Do y'all see that? Y'all can't see it because she's on YouTube. Facebook, Letitia Dice said, hey, coffee breakers. Y'all don't even know what's about to happen right now. I was about to leave, but I got to stay on just a little while longer. Y'all see how y'all sister just bought y'all some more time? For whoever didn't want me to go off? Obviously, the Lord is like, wait a minute. I know you're about to close, but hold on. Sis, I've been on for an hour and 11 minutes. And it's been times where it's just been me. And God has had me just talking, which I can't believe. Aunt Sharon been on. Weston from our Aniston Oxford. Angeline, you know she beat all y'all in here. I'm like, now Wade's on Facebook. Y'all, I got to tell her because she's on YouTube. She can't see y'all. Like, you don't understand, sis. So let me catch you up. She's saying, oh, wow, y'all. She like, oh, wow, for real? She said, not sure how I missed the notifications. It's all good. Because I was literally about to get ready to start shifting to shut it down. And then you came and it's like, so trust me, Wade is super excited over here on Facebook. He's like, yeah, Letitia, way to go. Looking out for your boy. That's what he's doing right now. I promise you. He's about to comment something in a minute. So all right. So, we got some additional people. Come on. All right. What's up, fam? Where I've been working. I've been working for the Lord. And working for the Lord has had your girl tired. Let me be 100. So, you know my heart and my love for Coffee Break. I love you guys so much. I refuse to give you mediocre, halfway, off the cuff coffee break. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick to what God shared with me and about Coffee Break. So I found myself taking a break. It wasn't planned. It wasn't intended. It just happened. And it just wasn't here on Facebook. YouTube got hit. IG got hit. If you go to my IG right now, it's been months since I posted. And it was nothing about, it wasn't even original content. Okay. So that'll let you know. Like, go, you don't believe me? Go to my IG. You'll be able to see it. You go to my YouTube. You'll be able to see, like, I have not dropped any content. I have not gone live or anything like that. So with that being said, you know, life just started life and ministry started ministering. And, you know, I'm not going to force anything. Y'all know I'm not going to go live just to stay in y'all faces or to be popular or to chase likes. Y'all know I'm not about that life. I've always said it and been clear about it. And, you know, like with all of that being said, you know, that's where I've been. I've been a mom. I'm over here being a wife. And, you know, Full-time ministry is full-time ministry. So one thing I do know is that I love y'all too much. I wanted to be consistent. Y'all know it irks me if I can't come on when I say I'm coming on because a meeting all of a sudden comes up, or I'm having to go to the hospital and be with one of the members from the church or what have you. Like, I don't want to not fulfill my agreement with Coffee Break. And I saw that happening, you know what I'm saying? And which caused me to not do anything. And when I came on to do the live tonight, I saw that I have not posted anything on this page on Facebook since August of last year. And it was just a post. I didn't go live. I just posted something. So it just speaks to like where I am. And I just want you to know, like, I really been praying about, like, God, I miss them. You know, I came across 2 people that I really love and care about who don't go to church with me, who haven't seen me, who asked about it, and who let me know how much they miss it. And it hurt me to my core. Like, God, you know, I miss them too. But y'all know I'm not coming on here and he said so. Y'all know that. Like, trust me, like, I've tried it and it failed horribly. Like, I felt so bad for going against God. But tonight, as I was getting my stuff together, you know, about to get ready for my message tomorrow, God was like, I just looked at my personal computer. I'm over here working on my work laptop. I looked over there at my personal computer, saw my reflection, and God was like, go and do coffee break. What? What? Go do what? He's like, yeah, go check in on him. That's what happened. Wade said, who told you it was mediocre, but you will always do what the Lord tells you? Oh, Wade. Thank you, brother. That's why I love him. He gets me together. He gets me together and encouraged at the same time. You know, I think Letitia can speak to this. I love hard. And because I love hard, like, I love Coffee Break too much to not be able to give you my full undivided attention. And I just felt like in the season, I just couldn't give you that. It was a lot. I mean, let's just be 100. It's a lot. That's why I be telling people, I corrected someone. Call it rebuke. But I did. I corrected someone because she says, yes, that is true facts. Like, I hate y'all can't see her comments over here. Maybe I need to turn them on. How about I do that? I'll show Letitia so y'all can see her. So for those who don't know, is that, you know, I'm in full-time ministry, and that's what God called me to, and not my own, but he called me to full-time ministry to support someone else's vision, which, oh girl, she gives grade A, good quality, fresh word. I love you. I didn't even know I tapped that. And because of that, because of the things that have shifted now for me with this assignment, it causes me to have to do a lot. And with that being said, there's meetings that I have, and I'm gonna be honest, I be tired. Like, y'all didn't see, like, the people who've been rocking with me since I've been doing this live, I've yawned a few times. Wade can attest to it because he's been on here, I think, the longest. I don't know if Angeline's still on or not. But like, I'm tired now. Because it's a long day. It's been a long weekend. And sometimes it happens, you know, and I don't trust. Listen, Linda. I ain't complaining. What I am saying to you is, unfortunately, Coffee Break got hit a bit, because what I was not going to do is just come on live to waste time, to not love on you the way I wanted to. Because I feel that in that is where the enemy would lie. You know what I'm saying? And we're not, I'm not doing that. I'm sticking to I'm sticking to who I am and what I said. I'm not coming on here for likes and popularity. God makes me popular, not social media. And I just did not want, I found myself, and you will do that. And if people don't say they didn't, it's questionable. Because when you're a content creator, and I really hated that title. But Instagram gave it to me because of the work that we did, which was successful work. Back in what, 22? Maybe 21, 22. You know, you began to chase the wrong thing, and I wasn't going to do that. I'm chasing God. Not the other stuff. So yeah, I stuck to that. And, you know, at the end of the day, with everything being said and done, you know, as I began to, you know, ask God coming out of my fast some serious questions, you know, you have to make sure you're in a position to hear him. What you say was not your best. We could not tell the difference. Wait a minute. What you say was not your best. We could not tell the difference. Wow. Y'all know Wade sometimes be waiting. I knew it. I knew it. I knew. So yeah. I just want to encourage, you know, whomever to continue to trust God. I'm going to go back to what I was trying to say. I didn't know that. Wait. Because it felt different. I'll say that. And that's why you got to be careful in what you feel, because sometimes it'll trip you up. It will trip you up. So I just wanted to be intentional. And I just wanted to come from a good place and not be rushed. And so, you know, whatever comes out of this tonight, that's what I will say. Whatever comes out of this tonight, I know that we all will be ready, right? For whatever it is that God wants to do and how he wants to do it. And, you know, through it all, we've laughed. From those of you who've been here, you know, the time we've had tonight. You know, God being God, some things have been spoken and shared. And, you know, we get to say, you know, how grateful we are for God thinking about us in this way, which he allowed you and I to be together. And that's what I'm grateful for. You know, I'm grateful for that. The enemy got an uppercut and punched in the guts. Because he did not want me to do this live tonight. He did not. But it's done. So we need to get ready to do this often. I'm not talking about coffee break. What we should be getting ready to do often is punching the enemy in the gut. Hello, my Stacy. And I love you just as much with those kisses that you're sending my way. I love you, girl. Yeah, I think that's what we need to like start preparing ourselves. Like, let's make the enemy, let's show him up. And how do we do that? By silencing him. And the only way we can just by doing. We just don't want to hear, we want to do. I want to do. I want God to be like, you see my girl. That's what I want God to be like. I want him to look over there at the devil, at Satan, and say, do you see my girl? She did not take the bait. That's what I want God to be able to look at Satan and be like, I told you so. Because see, I done already gave the Satan already too many wins already. I'm going to be... So I want God to be able to look at Satan and say, didn't I tell you not to bet against my girl? She gets it. And I want you to be in a position, if you're not already, I want you to be in a position to say the same. I do. I want you to be in a position to be able to say the same. And that takes pushing past how you feel and seeing in the spirit, because the natural will get you every time. It's a name. What's the theme? Trust God. Where I've been trusting God. Are you doing the same? All right. Okay. Enough already. I've prolonged staying on here. Wade and Letitia have added some more time on here. That is why I extended my time. But I know everybody's trying to get ready to get their lives together, because Monday is about to be here. Lord have mercy. Monday is about to be here. So I want you guys to go ahead and enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you so much for, hey, you saw the notification that I was on live and you came on here. You are the best, and you are too, Wade. You are just as great as I am. I appreciate you so much. So listen, y'all know, do you know what it is? Do you know what I'm about to say next? I love you, but God loves you more. Trust him. That's it. Trust him. All right. Until next time. And I don't know when that next time will be, but whenever it is, I'm going to tell you right now, turn your notifications on. YouTube, Facebook. I even got a notification that I can go. Love you, praying God's strength and the capacity to handle your assignments. Everything he has trusted you with. Oh, thank you, sis. I know, child. Honey. That's a prayer within itself. Appreciate y'all. All right. Well, until next time, you guys, love you so much. Hey, what you cannot do is say that I don't love you. And if you see another coffee breaker, hey, anywhere, Facebook, you whatever, be like, did you catch the girl live? Go watch the video. Bring them in. I don't want nobody worried. Let them know I'm well. Listen, God is doing something. He did it tonight. And trust me, it's not gonna be the last. I promise that. All right? Okay. Go now. Go and enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm gonna go have me a little peach cobbler as I finish studying this word. All right. I love you guys. Bye.